Well, what's up, guys? So, I've been wanting to share something and get into more of that creative that I had before when I was creating a lot of content every day. I'd had a number of holdups, whether it was, just life too busy or what have you. Amongst a myriad of life changes, just didn't find the time to get around to creating the content with the skills that I had learned and developed over the years. And then COVID hit.
Passed a grim milestone today. More than 50,000 Americans have now died from this virus.
Dire need for medical supplies for our healthcare workers. The Prime Minister says help is on the way.
In the coming days, we will be receiving.
And the world essentially shut down. Sometimes it's easy to forget, like the last time that, I've left these walls here. So that's a whole thing. I'm here now, though, because I was inspired despite all of the turmoil and chaos going on in the world, because people I saw were coming together, and they were working together more so now than perhaps at any other time as a whole global community, coming together to take care of each other, to support each other, and it's been really inspiring, and I wanted to up the volume on that. Yeah.
This time has given me permission to do all the things that I wanted to do but was too afraid of. Or that I just wasn't making space for because I felt, well, I have to do this thing, right? I have to create this thing, and I have to work in this area.
COVID-19 hit, and it was kind of wrestling with the decision on what to do, because we're a flooring company and we're technically considered essential. I kind of wrestled with it, and I reached out to some other CEOs and just kind of talked them through the thought process, and through that process I figured out that I was going to send all my employees home and pay them.
As business owners and as people who work with businesses and creatives in general, sometimes we feel like we have this story that we are building, right? There's this path, there's this end goal, we're on this trajectory. What happened with the pandemic is that it all reminded us that stories are supposed to change.
The biggest thing has been just to connect more with my family. I think when you have more time, you're just having longer conversations, deeper conversations. But maybe for some people that's bad news, like they're not wanting to connect more with family, but that's been inspiring for me to spend more time connecting with family.
Really, really empowering, and like renewing my passion for what I do and for the way that I interact with people. It's been really easy to take this as a negative thing, but it's caused me to pivot and to reach out to my clients differently in a way that's forcing me to grow and learn every day.
It's also a really great time to be investing in people and in helping people. I've been spending a lot of time writing articles and creating podcasts and doing things that are content that I hope helps people, that doesn't cost them any money to look at or listen to.
So the more I reflect on this time in the quarantine, the more I realize it's what needed to happen in my life personally. Now distance isn't an issue, because no one can even see the people that are nearest to them anyway. So we all connect on the internet. And because of that, I have had way better conversations with my friends and family. It's been a really big blessing for me in that way.
The world is as open as it is right now, and in such a state of uncertainty that it's absolutely terrifying. I'm not downplaying that. A lot of us have lost jobs or projects or are struggling. I think that there's also been a lot of conversations I've been seeing of people going, I never really thought about being able to do my job in this way. Or I never thought that maybe with this time I can create this new idea that I didn't really feel like I had the space or the allowance for.
I kind of refound that passion, that love. And I quickly already have seen results, and that really just got me going. So I think it's been a very humbling time.
And I've been listening to music, which has been amazing, appreciating dancing more, reading faster, more deeply understanding what I'm actually reading and involved in. And
so yeah, it's a good time to be making stuff. And if you were already planning to make stuff for free for people, it's a great time to be doing that too.
And also more time connecting with myself. I think that's been a big thing. I've just been taking more time to meditate,
we're just trying to look for any possible way to take care of the community, because ultimately the community's been taking care of us, so it's our responsibility to help out wherever we can.
My girlfriend and I, we binge watched like Harry Potter movies because we put the I have a projector and we just flipped it up like 90 degrees, so it's shooting straight up onto the ceiling. We got Nerf guns. We did take what you have and get creative with it, because you're literally, the definition of creativity is working within respective boundaries. And so when you are confined to a very physical boundary of your home, it pushes you to kind of think outside the box a little bit more.
There's this analogy where you're driving down the highway and you're going so fast that you don't have time to enjoy the view. I think COVID has caused us to just slow down a little bit.
I've taken on a lot more mentorship roles in the last couple of months, and having myself come from this place of abundance allows me to understand where other people are and have the space to actually help them through their times of maybe scarcity and get to a place of abundance. So,
one thing it's really inspired me and my wife to do is to turn what we would typically do as a date night into more of a learning night, where we still drink some wine and hang out, but we signed up for Masterclass, which has been incredible. Highly recommend it. I mean, it's like the Netflix of super entertaining, all the while you're learning about how to actually sharpen your knives and how to actually cut certain vegetables different ways, or negotiate, or garden, or things of that nature. So that's been a huge, blessing that I don't think would necessarily have done otherwise.
And so there's this beautiful sense of permission. The stories aren't supposed to be linear, that they're not supposed to be on this like straight path of I'm going to get from here to there. We try to fill our life with projects and things and people that we think will get us somewhere. The people that I'm leaving this with are people that I want to leave with.
We may be physically isolated, but I believe we're also more connected now as a global community than maybe ever before. I'm confident and hopeful that the good things that arise in this situation will continue even after things go back to quote-unquote normal. But until then, stay safe, take care of the people around you, and take care of you.